All right, good morning, everyone. My name's JD from Always in Forever Art.
And I'm Lexi.
Welcome, everyone. So today we're going to do another Netflix top 10. So today we're going to do top 10 Netflix shows that are currently still on TV or on Netflix. So they haven't been terminated at this point. So we're going to start from 10. We're going to work our way up. Okay. So starting at 10, we have Slasher. Slasher is a very interesting show. It's an easy watch. Doesn't take a ton of thought, but it's very entertaining. And it has 2 seasons.
And Slasher is categorized as a drama, horror, mystery. I would say this is an easy watch. It's something that just, you can casually watch it. That's why it's set as our number 10. It doesn't take much thought. Season 1 is different from season 2, but from episode 1 to the very last episode, the season is a story in itself, kind of like American Horror Story, where they take the story and each episode or each season is a different story. They're going along the same lines. Yeah. What would you rate this as?
Slasher, I say 6.
6. Yeah.
But it is entertaining. You won't be bored watching the show. And like she said, each season is connected, but season 1 is not connected to season 2. So moving on, we'll go to number 9, which is American Vandal. This show is just funny to me, to be honest. And it's it's a little bit of a mystery. You're trying to figure out what's going on. It's very, very, very entertaining. It's different. It's something that I haven't seen before, and it's 1 season at this point on Netflix.
It is set to return for a 2nd season, even though it's a Netflix original, and it does seem to be over at the last episode. They have it listed on IMDb as a comedy mystery. Yeah. I would 100% agree with that. It is a very funny show, but it's a very funny show, but there is mystery, and I'm excited for season 2. I'm hoping that season 1 and season 2 do coincide. That would make me happy.
Yeah, it is funny.
It is.
So, like I said, it's 1 season. These episodes are around 40-something minutes in total time. I would personally give it. I don't know. I like American Vandal.
7.
7. That's about what I would give it. And it's also, although it's mystery, it's an easy watch. So moving on, we'll go to number 8. And number 8 will be Travelers. It's a little bit of a drama, a little bit of mystery. There's not, if I remember, there's not a whole lot of blood and gore, but there's action in it. It's, like I said, it's 2 seasons. It's an entertaining show as well.
They did just come out with the 2nd season, so the 2nd season was set for 2017. So I'm assuming 2018 around December they'll come out with their 3rd season. So you can catch up on that, and you have plenty of time to do it. Yeah. They on IMDb they're listed as a drama, mystery, sci-fi.
Okay, sci-fi. I can get that too. That makes sense. So I think those episodes are around 45 minutes as well. So that's that. Moving on, number 7. I'm sorry, Travelers. I'd give it a 7 as well.
Yeah, I would say 7 too.
Moving on, number 7 is Colony. This show I tended to like quite a bit. I like the main character. He's finally got a bigger role. He's usually kind of a supporting role. I thought that it was well written, which is important to me. I like to write. It was well written, very entertaining. There is blood and guts and gore in this one. So keep that in mind if that's not something that you tend to like. There's a lot of mystery to it as well. It's a really, really interesting and entertaining plot, and that has one season on Netflix right now.
And these episodes are for about 42 minutes long. On IMDb, they are listed as action, adventure, drama. I would agree with that.
Yeah.
It's also a casual watch.
Yeah.
It does have, action. It has all of those things. And it's just a fun show to watch. Something a little different from your regular watch. And I would rate that a 7.
Yeah, I'd give it a 7.5. I would put it slightly above the ones we just did. 7.5 is pretty fun. Number 6. Now, from here on, we had a hard time ranking them. So we're not taking away anything from the shows. But number 6, Don't Crucify Us. We have Ozark. Personally, we go to the Lake of the Ozarks. So it's pretty funny watch for us. So we spent a lot of time there. When it's just my wife and I, and we just kind of want to enjoy some alone time, do some hiking and things like that. It's very entertaining. Definitely gore, definitely blood, definitely action. It's a dark show. It's dark. So if you don't like things that are dark, it's dark. And it's really, 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 really entertaining. So we'll go ahead and let Lexi tell you a little bit more.
These episodes are about 60 minutes long. It's listed as a crime drama thriller.
Yeah.
I would agree with that. As he said, we go to the Lake of the Ozarks all the time, and there was plenty of times where we were watching the show and we're just like, we've been around that bend, or we've been, I swear we've seen that around before.
Yep. Ozark has one season on Netflix at this time. It should return. When did Ozark come out? I don't remember.
It just says 2017.
2017. So. Okay.
Oh, season 2 premiere 2018. So it doesn't really say.
Okay.
What do you rate?
Ozark 8.
8.
Yes. Very, very good
Very
show.
quick watch. We watched it in 4 days, I'd say. And we're busy people.
Yeah, we're very busy.
We're really busy people.
The episodes do a great job of, at the end of the episode, you're just like, well, shoot, I want to watch the next one. Because they leave you off. Yeah. So we'll set 8. So move on from that. Number 5, Stranger Things. So as you can see here, we have a painting that will soon be completed. Stranger Things theme there. We'll bring that up to show you guys a little commercial here, So as you can see, she's currently starting to paint. And Lexi does all these handmade paintings with professional grade paint, things like that. She's starting to draw the kids that are on the bike. So we got that going on. That's how much we like this show. Stranger Things, 2 seasons currently on Netflix. Extremely entertaining. A mystery, has action in it, has adults in it, has kids in it. It's a great show. Easy to watch, easy to just get locked into. So we'll let Lexi tell you.
And this is coming back for season 3 in 2018. It is not posted of when. I'm assuming October, because that's when it came out. The first season and the second season. So I'm assuming next October will be when it comes out. These episodes are actually 51 minutes long, but it doesn't seem like it's that long. It seems like it's 20 minutes and it's over.
Yeah.
It says on IMDb that it is a drama, fantasy, horror. And I would say so. I don't know. We watched it and it did not take us that long to watch it. Maybe 2 days. Maybe 3 if I'm being, a little stretch.
Yeah, it didn't take long at all. Stranger Things. I personally give it an 8.5, and I'm going to give it that simply because I personally enjoyed the first season so much. The second season for me, it wasn't to par, so I would give it 8.5. That first season, I give it a 10. Yeah. The second season for me brought it down, which is why I have it at number 5. Number 4, I enjoyed this show quite a bit. I laughed at it. There was times when I just felt for the people in it. 13 Reasons Why.
Tough watch.
It is. It opened my eyes. There are parts where I just said, "There's no way this is real." My wife had to tell me like things like this really happened. I don't know. I never saw anything like that. So it opened my eyes. Can't believe that kids really do this kind of stuff to each other. That's why I really enjoyed it.
These episodes are 60 minutes long. It is a drama mystery. This is definitely a watch. I mean, I wouldn't say allow children to watch it. I don't think that if you're currently in high school, like if you're 18 and you're at the end in your senior year, I feel like it's fine. But if you're currently in high school, it is definitely a dark watch. Yeah. And we advise everyone who watches this show that it is a show. It's not for you to take this in any way. It's an entertainment show. It is not for you to believe anything that you're watching is something that should be true to you. Yeah.
And we're not saying that it's not real. Like this stuff really happens. Like I said, this stuff really happens. We're just parents. If you have teenagers, I would advise that you watch the show first to decide whether or not you would want your teenager to watch the show. We'll just say it. I mean, wouldn't you agree that that's the best way to say it?
That's the best way to say it. It's definitely a good show. Like, it does open up your eyes if you're someone who hasn't seen something like that before or gone through something like that before. But it is a good show.
It's a great show.
It was done well.
I can believe it. Never seen it. My wife can believe it, has seen it, and we both love the show. So it's one of those things where it's very well put together. It opens the eyes of people who were blind to it, and it relates to people who've gone through it. And for parents, if you have a child and your child's dealing with any type of issues in high school, it's probably a great show for you to watch as well.
For you to understand
what they're going through. 13 Reasons Why. Rating. Shoot. I give it a 9.
Yeah, I would give it like a 9.
Yeah.
It isn't, and it's coming back for season 2. If you've ever read the book, which is what the show is based off of, I'm not even sure how they're gonna even do a season 2. It might I'm assuming it branches off onto its own thing, but season 1 was definitely good, and I would say it's a 9.
Yeah, it was great. And the only reason why I wouldn't give it a 10 is because, again, the message it could send to someone that's a teenager or a child or someone going through things in their life at a young age, or I don't know how to say it politely, who doesn't have a very strong self, who are overly self-aware, people like that, it could send a bad message to them. I took it as a good message when I watched it. I believe my wife did as well, but there are people out there that tend to take what it's trying to portray the wrong way.
Yeah. To me, it's trying to bring awareness to the cause of suicide. It's not telling people that it's okay, but you can,
we're trying not to give you spoilers, so that's why we're kind
of bullying, it's trying to bring that awareness to those things. I wouldn't say, to me, I took it as bringing awareness to that.
Mm-hmm.
There have been countless articles of people saying that it is trying to make it seem like it's okay, and
like trying to promote it,
and then that is not what it was set out to be, I think.
Yeah, so then parents, if you watch it, you know your child better than anyone, and you'll be able to decide whether your child's going to decipher the correct message or the wrong one. So we gave it a 9. Moving on from there Sorry, we spent a lot of time on that one, but it's worth what we spent on it. Number 3, we have How to Get Away with Murder. That currently has 3 seasons on Netflix. Very entertaining. This is also kind of a dark watch.
I love this show.
I do too.
It is easy, to blow through this.
Yes.
This show.
Yes.
It has, how many seasons was it?
3 seasons on Netflix.
3 seasons on Netflix.
So it's
and I swear it took us a week to watch all of it. We blew through episode after episode, and we rarely binge watch episodes for more than a couple of hours.
Mm-hmm.
But I found that we were watching this show countless, just every Saturday or Sunday we were just binge watching this show, because that's usually when we have the time to do that.
Yeah. After soccer.
After church, after, everything. But I would give this...
I give it a 9 as well. Yeah.
It kind of dropped a little bit in the current season for me, a little bit. But it seems to have been picking back up.
Yeah.
It rarely ever just drops to where you can't continue. It's okay, well, that wasn't that good of an episode, but now it's a good episode. That wasn't that good of an episode. And it'll go 5 or 10 episodes, or it'll go 5 episodes without being a bad episode, and then you'll have one that's slightly not as good, but then it'll get good again.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Go ahead.
And this is a crime drama mystery.
Oh, yes.
Sorry. Crime drama mystery.
And I would agree with that. All right, moving on to the top 2. And I'm sorry, How to Get Away with Murder. It returns. The next episode is season 4 returns January 18th. Okay, they took a little break for the holidays. Number 2, Blacklist. I absolutely love this show. It is one of my favorite shows to watch. I will be hurt when it is over. It has 4 seasons currently on Netflix. It is incredible. The main character just does a great job.
Amazing.
He's absolutely incredible. I don't know why he's not in a bunch of other stuff that I know of anyway. I would give this a 9.5 over How to Get Away with Murder is 9, because the man makes everybody around him seem like they're a great actor or actress. And so I would say that the supporting cast is better than that of How to Get Away with Murder.
Yeah.
And then he just, every scene he's in is just absolutely, you can have 2 people in a scene together and you think these are pretty good actors. And you have one of those people in a scene with the main character and they just seem leaps and bounds better than what they were 2 seconds ago. He's absolutely incredible. It's a great watch. It's a mystery sometimes, you don't know what's going on. Lots of action. It's a lot of fun to watch. I can't say enough about it.
Yeah, this is listed as a crime drama mystery. I agree.
Yeah.
The main actor, or not the main actor, but I guess he is.
Yeah.
The man.
Yeah.
The main actor.
Yeah.
He's great. He holds a lot of emotion with not really... He doesn't have to have a line in order to read what he's trying to portray, And that's very tough to get to.
Yeah. I personally believe that there are lines that are not written that he just says.
Yeah.
I really do.
I'm surprised that this isn't listed as an action. Because there's definitely, if you like action, there's definitely action in this.
Yeah. There's never a dull moment. You're always on the edge of your seat or wanting to hop up because you believe that the main character is who he is.
Yes.
He's not acting.
Yes. This is him.
Yeah, this is
that's just how he is every day. Like if you were to walk in his trailer, that's how he would be. He just is walking on the street and that's just how he is. Yeah. There's no other person.
Yeah. And
like he's not acting. That's
he's
him.
not acting. That's him. Yeah. And we don't say that about a lot of actors or actresses or shows, but I think the last show we said about, if you watch our other video on our top 10 Netflix shows that are terminated, that they're over, the only other one we say is that way, I would say, is Joe Carroll from The Following.
Yes.
You believe that he is who he is.
And, yeah.
And there's one other one, but we're not there yet, that will say, this person, we believe he is who he is. We know that's not true. That's how great they are at what they do.
Yeah.
We're done with the originals. Blacklist. Well, I would give it a 9.5. Yeah.
I would give it a 9 just because the season has been
I know.
like a little rough for me.
Yeah.
But it seems to be picking it back up again.
Yeah. All right. Number 1 on our list. It's a 10.
Yay.
We really, really enjoy it.
10.
Definitely a 10 on our book. 4 seasons. It's called The Originals. We are not talking about Vampire Diaries. Can't stand it.
If you don't like Vampire Diaries, you'll love The Originals. If you like Vampire Diaries,
You may not.
you'll like The Originals
Yeah, you'll
still.
like it. So, yeah. You may not love it, but you'll like it. 4 seasons. Main character, Klaus. You believe he is who he is. Obviously, he can't be, but that's how great he is at what it is that he does. Now, we want to say that we're giving it a 10. We're hoping that there's a little bit more of a revamp on the season to come, but it's absolutely amazing.
Yeah, so they'll be coming back for their 5th season. It just says 2018. I forgot exactly
It's
when.
usually around the spring. It's usually always around my wife's birthday, so it'll be sometime in April when it'll return. And then we can't wait. We're just counting down the days.
Yeah. It's one of the shows that we're literally like, oh, I can't wait until the originals come back. And then we're like, as long as I see Klaus be who he is, I'm good.
Yeah. The first 3 seasons you watch, it'll be absolutely, like, you won't ever want to stop watching it. It'll be amazing. It'll be incredible. The last season they did, we personally didn't think there was enough of Klaus being Klaus.
Yeah.
But it was still well written, so it ended up being great. This has a lot of action. It does have blood and gore and things like that. I would say you would have to say it's probably a little bit of fantasy. So if you're not, or sci-fi, sci-fi, fantasy. So if you're not into that, don't worry. It's not, laser beams going through the sky
and in space and pointy ears and stuff like that. Like it's not, or fairies. It's not like too fantasy or too sci-fi. They have it listed as drama, fantasy, horror.
I'd agree with that. I would agree with that.
Yeah,
And it is a 10. You should watch it. You should start the day. Subscribe to us. Follow us on Twitter and tell us about it, because we want to talk about it all day long.
All day, yeah. And when that comes back, we're going to be talking about it. So we want you guys to be talking about it so we can talk about it together.
Yes. Follow us on Twitter at always the letter N, number 4, Eva, EVA, art on Twitter. Subscribe to us on YouTube. Thank you all for watching. We have another one coming at you. Top 10 Netflix comedies. So stay tuned. Thank you guys. We'll see you next time.
Bye.